Do a quick inspection on the back and make sure everything is, working properly.
Okay.
So if you'll start it up real quick, I want to check your headlights and do high beam and low beam. Good. Okay. And let's do your left turn signal, your right turn signal. Okay. Good. All right. Let me blow your horn for me. Hurt my ears. I'm gonna do your left turn signal, your right turn signal. Okay. Your hand brake. And your foot brake. Okay, good. You have your registration card? Alright, it says this test consists of 7 exercises designed to measure your ability to perform a basic vehicle control and a hazardous response skills. Most of the exercises involve speeds of about 15 miles per hour. You'll be scored on time and distance standards, as well as path and foot violations. The test may be ended for point accumulation, falling or dropping the motorcycle, committing an unsafe act, or failure to understand or follow directions. You may stop the test at any time. However, you must complete the entire test to pass it. Do you have any questions? Alright. We got a little sheet here that actually shows the diagrams. And I'll let you hold this here. And this is currently where we are here. So what we want to do is on our first one, we're going to do sharp turns and U-turns to the left.
Okay.
So on my signal, you're going to accelerate straight ahead, making a left sharp turn, staying inside the boundaries marked by the yellow L lines. Do not put your foot down across the lines. The yellow L lines is this line here and this line here, from there over.
Okay.
Once you've completed that sharp turn, you're going to continue around the far side of the course and ride back toward this end. How many cc's is your bike?
250.
250. So you're going a little lower in. Okay, so you're going to go on the inside here.
Okay.
So you're going to make a left U-turn, staying inside the boundaries marked by the dotted yellow lines here.
Okay.
So you're going to come on the inside of that, making that left U-turn. Do not put your foot down across the lines and stop in a straight line after completing the U-turn and wait for further directions. So you're staying in your dotted line to solid line.
Okay.
Right there. And then, so pretty much the first part is doing the left turn, ride back down, do the U-turn.
Okay.
Without putting your foot down or crossing the lines.
I don't have to worry about that?
No. Anything,
okay.
Yeah, anything past this point here,
okay.
where the red, see where the red T is? Anything past that line of the red, we're not counting that. We're just doing the left. So.
Okay.
You think you got it?
I think so.
All right. I'm going to stand over here in the middle in the little red box, and I'll nod my head when I'm ready. You can go after that.
Okay.
Papers are sliding. So on our next one, we're actually going to line up right over here on this red T on this end.
Okay.
And read the next one. You can hold that again if you like. Now we're on this end right there.
Okay.
So on my signal, you're going to accelerate straight ahead, making a right sharp turn, staying inside the boundaries marked by the solid yellow L lines. Do not put your foot down across the lines. Once you've completed the sharp turn, continue around the far side of the course, ride back toward this end, and at this end you're going to make a right U-turn, staying inside the boundaries marked by the yellow solid dash line. Do not put your foot down across the lines and stop in a straight line after completing the U-turn and wait for further directions.
Okay.
Any questions?
No
Pretty
more.
much just backwards of what we did. So you can go ahead and line yourself up over here. I'll go ahead and stand back in the middle.
Okay.
And you may go.
Okay.
If you'll go ahead and line yourself up on that first red tee, I'll be right up there to give you instructions on the
Okay.
So next our run is our cone weave and our regular stop. So what we're going to do is on my signal, you're going to ride to the right of the first cone, left of the second, and then so on. Weave past all 5 cones without touching or skipping a cone or putting your foot down. After rounding the last cone, continue around the far side of the course, ride down the perimeter, and you're going to make a smooth, non-skidding stop with your front tire inside this white box. Once you've stopped in the box, your front tire cannot be touching any of the painted lines. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Let's get this thing sorted today. Not having a good time.
I picked a good breezy day to do this.
I know, it feels good though. Alright, so you may begin whenever you want. I'll just stand right here out of your way.
Okay.
We'll move on to the next one. Okay, let's see one direction. We're going to start on this end down here.
Okay. Oh,
that's fine. That's fine. I'm having a problem today too. Oh, that's where we are. We're going to be that way. Let me read you the directions. Okay. So when instructed, you're going to position yourself on your bike on the red tee at that end of the course facing this direction.
Okay.
So on my signal, you're going to accelerate straight ahead toward the braking area. This is the braking area right in here. What you're going to do is you're going to stabilize your speed between 12 and 20 miles per hour by the time you reach this first red line. Maintain a steady speed from the first red line until you reach the second red line. When your front tire passes the second red line, you're going to stop as quickly and safely as you can. Remain stopped until instructed to move, and points will not be excess if you skid your tires. You have any questions?
I don't think so.
So pretty much you get up your speed, hold your speed, don't let off in that area, and then you're going to brake as quickly and safely as possible.
After the front tire crosses?
Yeah, when your front tire touches the end of that red box.
Okay.
Okay, alright, I'll turn it off. Was a .91. Where are we at? We're at 20.
This is 19 and 20.
The big line's 20. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do cornering, which is our next move. Let me show you that one. We'll start here on the red tee that is at sideways. So on my signal, you're going to ride through the multiple curved white lines at a speed of about 10 to 15 miles per hour. You must stay within the boundaries marked by the curved white lines while accelerating through the curve. After exiting the curved lines, you may slow down and then turn in either direction, returning to that end of the course.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
You said accelerate through the
curves. Yeah, okay. It says you must stay within the boundaries marked by the curved white lines while accelerating through the curve.
Okay.
Right, so I'll stand off to the side and
That wasn't pretty.
But you were in there. Obstacle avoidance is this one here. So you've already positioned yourself with the red tee. We're facing this direction. On my signal, you're going to accelerate toward the path marked by the red lines. Stabilize your speed between 12 and 18 by the time you reach the first red line. Maintain a steady speed from the first red line until you reach the second red line. When your front tire passes the second red line, you're going to swerve to the right to avoid the obstacle box marked by the yellow lines. Avoid crossing the yellow obstacle box while staying inside the yellow sideline. And once you're past the sideline, you can stop and just come back down this direction.
Okay.
But, like I said, and don't worry about the dotted lines at this point.
Okay.
When you go out, when your front tire hits that second red box, you're going to swerve to the right to avoid the obstacle box, which is this big box here, while staying inside this sideline on there.
Okay.
And I'm going to stand off to the side over here. Right over here somewhere, or right over there, and I'll go over the test with you real quick. Your sharp turns to the left and the right, and your U-turns to the left and right were all good.
Okay.
All of them were in the lines. Home weave was perfect, no problems there. Your regular stop was good too. Your sudden stop, you didn't quite stop fast. Did you use both brakes?
I did, but I just didn't slam on them.
Oh yeah. It said that at your time you should have stopped in 13 feet.
Oh.
You stopped at 20.
Well.
So that was like a 7-point deduction. Your cornering was a little slow. It's supposed to be under 210. It was 234, which is like only a little 3-point deduction. And your obstacle avoidance was good. It was 0.94, and that was right in the box. So you had 10 points total off your test. You can miss 20 to pass, so you did that.
Yes.
You did good. So
Hey.
we'll go inside and get your license.
I just knew I was going to have to redo that a few times.